Micah Frankel for CageMinds.com. We're at Jackson's Winklejohn's Gym. Donald Sanchez is joining us. RFA 22, January 9th. We're going up to Colorado Springs. First off, Donald, happy holidays. How you feeling?
Hey, same to you. Happy holidays. It's good holidays for me, other than this little diet thing. I love training all the time, but not eating as much is whatever.
So how's that kill that with Christmas coming up and we know the families are going to be cooking?
My weight is so much on point. I have a guy making my meals and everything that I could basically eat whatever I want right now, and I'm good. So transitioning is no problem.
Between the family and probably everybody else at the gym also want to be with their family, does that make some obstacles for the training camp getting around it with the holidays?
It does not, absolutely. Everyone in here is wanting to train. We all have the same goals, and we're all going to be in here. Whether it's the normal practices or we all just get together and come in, we'll be in here no matter what.
We know you got a bigger goal ahead of you, and lately helping that greatly has to be this Access TV spotlight you've been given. This will be now the third time in a row you've got there, so if people didn't know you, they've got it by now.
Yeah, man. It's a privilege to go do that. It's an honor, and I love fighting, and we're just gonna go out there and scrap and get more people to watch me.
So Cliff Wright, Flavio Alvaro, Charles Cheeks, now Mark Dickman. How is it just your luck to always draw a wrestler?
The wrestlers are the only ones that are really taking the fights with me. Everyone's game plan is to take me down, hold me down, and I'm the one that has to learn it and go and capitalize on that. So I've been working day in, day out on stopping that, and it's starting to show a little bit in my fights. Last fight I did big time, and now I have a bigger step to take, a higher achieved wrestler, and he's going to try to do the same thing. So let's go out there, and I'm going to do what I've been working and see if he can actually do it and hold me down.
It was the fight last time that everyone wanted to see from you, all of your fans. It's the sprawl and brawl. You even hit a couple of your own takedowns, surprising the crowd, and you were able to get your strikes off. So how much, if you could put a percent on it, did you feel the improvement there was in your wrestling that was able to help all that happen?
It's day and night. My wrestling to striking is really coming together. I feel like it's all piecing together little by little, and I'm able to actually mix in my wrestling, my defense with my striking, which I've been trying to do.
Dickman, his last submission victory came over a very also talented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we're not just talking about a wrestler, we're talking about a guy that might actually try to do something once you guys are there on the ground. So how much is that playing a part into your training, changing it up a little bit, because now he may try to submit you instead of these guys that were just trying to hold you?
Yeah, that plays really good into my part, because once I hit the ground, I want to scramble, and so is this guy. He's a scrambler, and we're going to be moving, and that goes for an exciting fight. So it's going to be back and forth. I can guarantee that. I'm going to try to impose my will on that. So if he does just try to hold me down, I'm sorry for him, because I'm going to be moving.
He's coming out of a good Muay Thai gym and a good BJJ gym. So you think there's a possibility he may, I'm going to strike for the first 20 seconds, fake you out something, try to surprise you, or do you think he'll show his cards, kind of?
I'm not really worried about what he's going to do. I'm going to go out there and do what I need to do. Obviously, he does have really good ground, and his striking is coming along. He has a really good gym for striking, so he may try to stand up with me. He probably is going to try to take me down, but he's kind of like me. He'll take what he can when it's open, and that's what's going to make this an interesting fight.
Talking about your striking, where have you felt your game has most been improving in that area?
I'm moving a lot. I throw a lot more kicks now. My level changes are real good and everything. As to before, I was kind of a little more, calm, picking my shots and everything. Now I'm switching things up a lot more.
So has it just been repetition, or has there been any specific things you've been doing that have changed up that aspect, it sounds like, in your footwork?
Yeah, I've changed it up a lot. We work in here. The guys aren't just giving. Man, it's crazy. We get so many different looks. You have to be moving, or else you're gonna get caught, no matter what. So I've had to learn the hard way. I can't just stand there, and I gotta move, no matter what. Changing levels, switching directions, no matter what. Kind of like the boxing game, but with a little different stance.
So when you look back at your last fight, a win, unanimous decision, where did you feel that you needed to improve the most in it?
I needed to finish. I needed to finish that guy, plain and simple. I had some positions that I should have went for submissions instead of just hitting him because he was too tough to just hit and not finish. I have to learn how to hit a little bit harder instead of just pitter-pattering. But we're going to sit down on our punches a little more and add a little more power to this, with these level changes.
Last few times you fought, it's been here in New Mexico. We know you had said you wanted to get back on the road. Well, this is a little, of a road trip. We're going up to Colorado Springs. So what kind of ease does that put you at now?
I have a lot of people in Colorado Springs too, but it's just different on the road. Here in town, it's a lot of stress and everything, as most fighters will say. Although the crowd does feed you some extra energy, I just like being on the road. It's just a different feeling and different energy. I can't wait.
Does it also play into anything that it's not a big far journey? You are on the road, but it's only a couple hours away from us.
Yeah, it's only a couple hours, but it's a different state. It's a couple hours. It's away from here. I don't gotta worry about all the crap here and everything like that. So it's good for me.
And then being with RFA, we know they're a feeder system. You're going to be entering into a cage that's now called an octagon. What's that mean getting on that show now? We know where their winners end up.
I'm not going to think ahead of myself. I got to think of this fight and this fight only, and I'm going to go out there and do what I've been putting my game plan to do, and that's all I can do.
What do you got to do to come into this fight and finish?
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be aggressive, and I'm going to take my shots, and I'm going to impose my will like I always do.
And then, is it his wrestling? Is that the only thing of his game that you think he brings to it, or what do you?
Absolutely not. This dude, he has a couple knockouts. He has some dangerous kicks. He has some dangerous hands, and he's an all-around fighter. He's legit, and he's been around for a long time in the wrestling game. He's an athlete, and he knows what competition is about. So it's a fight.
Got any message for the fans?
I just want to thank everybody. If you can, go out and support us. It'll be a good one.
RFA 22, January 9th, up in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thank you for the time, Donald. Who do you need to thank?
I just got to thank everyone, man. Everyone that supports me from day one. Everyone knows who they are. And they continue to help me, and I thank you guys all.
Thank you.